I remember my mother standing in the kitchen doorway with this man, and he was holding on to her arms, and he was screaming, and I remember screaming at him, and I said, it's really not the man, it's the devil in the man, because I heard a preacher say that. And in that moment, he let my mother's arms go. And at that moment, it was like everything went in slow motion. He turned his face towards me. And I don't know if you guys have ever heard the term shapeshifter, where you are so distorted and so evil, you don't even look like yourself. He looked unrecognizable. And I heard my mother say, "Run, get out the house." And I opened my eyes and everything was in slow motion. She turned and started running towards the back door. And he was standing next to a table that had a bench on it, and there was laundry on the bench. He knocked the laundry off the bench, picked up a sawed-off double-barrel shotgun, clicked it, raised it up. My brother runs in between the man and my mother. So he raises it over my brother's head. My mother's hand is on the back door. She opens it. By the time she touches the screen, boom, he blew her out the back door. And then everything came back in real time.
I'm sure anybody that's ever been in that type of position before can relate to the fact that your life just in a flashes in front of you. And my problem was I was shot and not able to do anything but lay on the ground, but my children were inside.
My brother ran after my mother, the man ran after my brother. Me and the man's daughter go and hide in the bedroom. I could hear screaming, I could hear yelling. It was a whole commotion going on outside. So I say to his daughter, I'm like, we gotta get out of here. We run to the front door to try to get out. And I used to live in South Central at that time. And we had 3 locks on the door. So my hands are shaking so bad, trying to get the door open. And I only got the first lock open, and he started to come back. So we go back in the room and we hide. And he's walking around, and I could hear him because there was hardwood. I could hear him walking around calling for us. And the worst, well, if it could get any worse, his daughter started to cry audibly. So he comes into the room. She's in the closet and I'm hiding under the bed. And he still has the sawed-off shotgun. And he stretches it away from his body and his hand is trembling. And he said, "I did something. Go help Margaret, my mom."